Have you heard the parable of the Mexican fisherman? I think it raises some interesting and thought-provoking points, so let me share it with you. So the story goes, an American investment banker was taking a much-needed holiday in a small coastal Mexican village when a small boat with just one fisherman docked. The boat had several large fresh fish in it. The investment banker was impressed by the quality of the fish and asked the Mexican how long it had taken him to catch them. The Mexican replied, "Only a little while." The banker then asked why he didn't stay out longer and catch more fish. The Mexican fisherman replied he had enough to support his family's immediate needs. The American then asked, "But what do you do with the rest of your time?" To which the Mexican fisherman replied, "I sleep late, fish a little, play with my children, take a siesta with my wife, stroll into the village each evening where I sip wine and play guitar with my amigos. I have a full and busy life." The investment banker scoffed. "I'm an Ivy League MBA and I could help you. You could spend more time fishing and with the proceeds buy a bigger boat. And with the proceeds from the bigger boat, you could buy several boats until eventually you would have a whole fleet of fishing boats. Instead of selling your catch to the middleman, you could sell directly to the processor, eventually opening your own cannery. You could control the product, processing and distribution." Then he added, "Of course, you would need to leave this small coastal fishing village and move to Mexico City, where you would run your growing enterprise." The Mexican fisherman asked, "But how long will this all take?" To which the American replied, 15 to 20 years. "But then what?" asked the Mexican. The American laughed and said, "That's the best part. When the time is right, you would announce an IPO and sell your company stock to the public and become very rich. You could make millions." "Millions? Then what?" asked the fisherman. To which the investment banker replied, "Then you would retire. You could move to a small coastal fishing village where you would sleep late, fish a little, play with your kids, take a siesta with your wife, stroll into the village in the evenings where you could sip wine and play guitar with your amigos." It's a great story and it very accurately depicts the rat race and everything that's wrong with it. The banker has fallen into the trap of the rat race, an endless pursuit of chasing financial wealth at the expense of the present moment. There are numerous lessons that we can learn from this parable. Stop chasing what you already have. Question why you do things. Define what a fulfilling and meaningful life looks like for you. Understand what enough is rather than always chasing more. Time and again, many of us fall into the trap of chasing more and get stuck in the rat race. We prioritise our time around what we don't want to do and spend the scarce leftovers on what we do like to do. Sadly, in the process, we miss out on living the very life we seek to live in the future. Of course, we need to plan for the future, and it's a central focus in all the conversations I have as a financial planner. However, there has to be a balance. After all, the destination we aim for may never arrive. It's life's journey that really matters. The true joy of life is the journey. So spend time defining what a meaningful and fulfilling life looks like for you, and aim to align your time, energy and money towards this. That's the essence of living your best life.